The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet starters have pretty much leaked, and soon enough we're probably going to have our hands on what they actually will look like as well, as data mines will be on the way during October most likely. Now there's no guarantee of that, but data mines will be coming. If you don't know what a data mine is for Pokemon, it's more or less just them kind of getting the data out of the files of the game, right? Taking the files out of the game. And why are they going to have that early on? Well, basically, the game always leaks. The games for Pokemon always leak almost a month ahead of time recently before the games actually hit the store shelves. So you'll be able to actually experience the games if you are doing it the wrong way, by having it early on, which I do not advocate. I would say buy the game and wait for the game, same way I'll be doing, but I will be covering the news and information that will be dropping about it. And since we know data mines usually come around October, we should be expecting that to be happening, well, soon. We're almost there, but we do know about a bunch of information about the starters already, and I thought we'd break down that information in this video, starting off with Sprigatito. Sprigatito is, of course, the grass-type Pokemon, and we know it's going to be getting 2 new evolutions. Of course, that's just normal. It's a starter Pokemon, but we know information about those starters. First up, we have this art right here from Stargard Sora, who put this art together over on the Makio and J. Rose's website. You can go there if you want to see all this information without me having to relay it to you. But what are we talking about? Well, Sprigatito's second stage evolution, we don't know if it's going to be gaining an extra typing yet. We just know it's grass type, but beyond that, we don't really know much else. Other than that, though, we do know that has been hinted by Kaka, who's a leaker, that basically this thing we see on the screen here almost looks like a yo-yo or like a wand of sorts that will be related to the middle stage of its evolution. So this is in the final stage evolution. It won't be having this exact same kind of stick, but what you see right there is pretty much going to be present in its design. So we're assuming the design to be something similar to this, and in terms of what it is basically based on, it does have a bit of a, I guess, magician-esque design to it. Is kind of what it's got going on right here. Then we have Sprigatito, the final stage evolution. This final stage evolution is going to be a grass dark type. Now the reason we know this is because it's been told to us and already hinted to us in the past by actually 2 different things. One by Riddler Koo. Riddler Koo has been correct about all his leaks in the past, pretty much, more or less, and he told us in one of those that it's going to be a grass dark type, but that's not all. If you actually look at Pokemon Legends Arceus, the typings of those starters, the secondary typings of them, actually gave us a direct hint to what these guys will be. So if you look at the typings of those, like for example, you have Decidueye with its, like, I think grass fighting, I could be wrong. Then you had Samurott with its water dark, and you had, of course, Typhlosion with its fire ghost. Those secondary typings match up with the typings of these Pokemon that we have right here. So grass dark is the typing of the 3rd stage evolution, but that is not all though. We also know that its name in Japanese is Nyakasu. Nyakasu is basically this, I don't know, I don't really know what the word like really means, but nya is usually the sound that like kind of within manga and stuff they use for cats, but more or less it's described as a clown plus a gentleman thief, and it has a mask on in terms of design. It's going to be on 2 legs, so yes, unfortunately, all the fans of 4-legged Sprigatito, you have to be sad and cry in the corner alongside me, because this thing will not be standing on all 4s, but rather only on 2 legs, which is unfortunate, but apparently it has a god-tier hidden ability. Now, what that ability is, the hidden ability is, we don't really know, but it is there. And of course, as mentioned, here we have also a few images, leaked images, and kind of like sketches of what we should expect its design to look like, more or less. So, you guys' thoughts and opinions on this would be appreciated, and now let's move on to the next one. Next up is Fuecoco. Now, Fuecoco, what do we know about it? Well, basically, Fuecoco as a regular Pokemon kind of looks and has a name. Well, first of all, its name is directly connected to Coca or Coco or whatever you want to call it, Coco, which is basically just this kind of like boogeyman that exists. But also, it kind of, I guess, in some way, its name also connects directly to like coca plants or whatever you want to call them, like those as well. But nonetheless, it's related to specifically like the Iberian or Latin sort of like boogeyman, right? Which is the Coco, right? So that's kind of what it's related to. But as for its evolutions, we know that its middle stage evolution will look something like this by this art also made by Stargard Sora, where it basically looks almost as if it's got like a egg that is carrying around and a flaming head. But that's not all. Apparently, it has an egg on its head like a hat, and it is on 2 legs as well. And Zodiac Cooler, or Riddler Coo, specifically said, if you're curious about the fire middle stage, it's got a flame egg on its head. It also looks like a hat in the round. So there you go, in case you were worried about or wondering about that one. So it's middle stage. We don't know about the typing. It's most likely going to be a fire type, pure fire type. But then we do have the 3rd stage evolution, which is the final one, which we do know is going to be a fire ghost type. This matches up perfectly with the typing of Typhlosion from Pokemon Legends Arceus as well. And we also have art here from Stargard, who also shows us kind of an idea what this would look like. The egg that it's going to have on its head is going to eventually crack, and there will be a phoenix-looking Pokemon, almost like a phoenix design on top of its head, sort of. So that's kind of what you can already sort of see in the original Fuecoco with the little, like, spurt that's coming out of its head, kind of giving you a bit of a general idea where this is going. Apparently, he has a fire phoenix on his head, a special move linked to singing, and 4 legs, so it can be on all 4. It's going to be on all 4s, but it is able to stand up on 2 legs, just like some, like, you know, crocodiles are actually able to do, like, temporarily. But, you know, it's going to be able to stand on 2 legs, probably during one of its attacks. And also, one of the links, kind of leaks and stuff like information we got in the past, kind of pushed this one to be, I guess, almost like a, I don't really know what, like, the other one is a clown / dancer. I think this one is supposed to be a singer of sorts, right? Some kind of singer, because this hint here was, like, of David Bowie, I think. So, for Fuecoco, we know there's going to be something along those lines. Then we have the final Pokemon. In this case, we have Quaxly. Now, Quaxly, as you guys know, it's the water starter Pokemon. We didn't really know much about it, besides that it was a very elegant and sleek Pokemon, and that kind of goes through within its evolutions, because it evolves into a Pokemon that's also on 2 legs. And here's another artwork by Stargard Sora, which shows this ID once again. We don't know if it has any secondary typing, most likely just a pure water type, but what we really want to talk about is that final stage evolution. Now, here is an artwork by Stargard Sora again, and this one is a water fighting type. Yes, we know that this thing is going to be a water fighting type. Again, that matches up with the secondary fighting typing that you have back in Legends for Decidueye, and of course, the other one on the other side with the dark type matches up with Samurott, so they just kind of switch sides in terms of their secondary typings. But this one's going to look like a character from Fate Grand Order Rulers, so there's going to be a character from there that is kind of going to mimic in design. It's got a peacock and dancer design to it, so basically we have a magician, a singer, and a dancer, which is kind of the theme for this generation's Pokemon. We also know it's going to be 2-legged, so it's going to be standing on 2 legs, which, yes, it is what it is. I think it actually fits this kind of Pokemon, and here we have actually an artwork and design that kind of shows what this would sort of look like if you have it in actual practice, and what it would look like out there in the wild, genuinely for a Pokemon design. So I think it personally looks sick. Again, your guys' thoughts and opinions would be appreciated on this, because I want to know what you guys think about all this stuff. But this is pretty much breaking down all of it. We have gotten a few leaks already that showed off some of the stuff of what we can expect it to look like. It does have almost like a sailor-esque design on its head, but overall, it's got a bit of a dancer type of vibe to it. So that's kind of what we know about it for now. Of course, there's always a potential things, you know, might change. You never really know. But truly, though, I think we already know what the end-all result is for the starters, and that is right here, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys' thoughts and opinions on this would be appreciated. Are you happy with these starters? Are you disappointed with them? Are you, like, excited to choose one of them? Or do you think all of them are going to be pretty bad or amazing? What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to know what you guys think about this. Which one is your favorite? Comment it down below. I'd love to see you guys' thoughts and opinions on these. And of course, thank you for watching today's video. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Peace out and bye-bye.